Anime Windows 7 is a fan-made anthropomorphic representation of the Microsoft Windows 7 operating system, visualized and characterized as an anime-style character. It is part of a larger trend in fandom culture where software, hardware, and other technological entities are personified as human or humanoid figures, often with distinct personalities and backstories. This trend is especially popular in anime and otaku communities, blending nostalgia for older technologies with creative storytelling and art. The concept of Anime Windows 7 emerged in the mid-2010s, alongside the broader phenomenon known as OS Tan, a Japanese fan culture trend where various versions of Microsoft Windows and other operating systems were personified, primarily as young women with attributes inspired by their respective OS features. Windows 7, released by Microsoft in 2009, became particularly notable due to its widespread adoption, praised stability, and user-friendly interface, making it a beloved version among many users worldwide. Given Windows 7's significance as a transitional OS, bridging the gap between the controversial Windows Vista and the modern Windows 8 and 10, the anime personification often emphasizes a balance of maturity and accessibility, reflecting the system's reputation as reliable yet modern for its time. Anime Windows 7 is widely believed to have been created by a Japanese digital artist known online by the pseudonym Mira Kaze, who was active in the early 2010s in fan communities focused on OS Tan and technology-themed art. Mira Kaze's idea was to celebrate Windows 7's polished design and user-friendly nature by embodying it as a graceful, calm anime character who represents both technological innovation and nostalgic warmth. In interviews posted on artist forums, Mira Kaze explained that the character was inspired by the desire to humanize technology that people interact with daily but rarely consider emotionally. The artist wanted to create a figure that would evoke both familiarity and affection, reflecting the feelings many users had toward Windows 7, a system that felt stable and dependable during a time of rapid technological change. Mira Kaze's original concept combined elements of the Arrow Glass interface, the iconic Start Orb, and the blue color palette, blending them into a character who was simultaneously modern and nostalgic. This design quickly resonated with the OS Tan community and spread across social media and fan art websites. The Anime Windows 7 character is generally portrayed as a calm, dependable, and mature figure. She is often visualized wearing color schemes that reflect the Windows 7 user interface, most notably the iconic Arrow Glass effect with translucent blues and soft glows. These elements symbolize the OS's signature design philosophy that emphasized aesthetics alongside functionality. Typical design motifs include a predominantly blue color palette representing the default Windows 7 desktop wallpaper and Arrow theme. Incorporation of elements such as the Windows Start Orb, taskbar, system tray icons, or default wallpaper patterns as accessories or motifs in her outfit, and a style blending futuristic and nostalgic themes, combining sleek, modern anime aesthetics with retro computer motifs. The character's personality traits are often nurturing and dependable, embodying the OS's reputation for stability and user-friendliness. She may also show hints of wistfulness or nostalgia, referencing the eventual end of Windows 7's official support in 2020. Anime Windows 7 is a popular subject within niche fan communities that celebrate retro computing and anime art styles. Her creation reflects not only a love for Microsoft Windows, but also a deeper cultural movement where technology is humanized, making abstract systems more relatable and emotionally resonant. The character has inspired a wide range of fan works, including detailed illustrations blending classic Windows UI with anime fashion, animations and AMVs celebrating Windows 7's legacy, and fan fiction exploring themes of legacy, obsolescence, and the evolution of technology, using Anime Windows 7 as a metaphor for the changes in the computing world. The character also serves as a symbol of nostalgia for users who experienced Windows 7 as their main operating system, recalling the era before the widespread adoption of touchscreen interfaces and cloud computing. Anime Windows 7 is part of a broader cultural phenomenon involving anthropomorphized technology, including OS Tan, the original source of personifying operating systems such as Windows XP, Vista, and 98, software personification more generally, where software, apps, and websites are depicted as characters. and hardware anthropomorphization, where devices like CPUs, consoles, and peripherals are portrayed as anime characters. Although not an official creation of Microsoft, Anime Windows 7 has become a lasting figure within fan culture. The character continues to be referenced in tech-themed anime art and online communities focused on retro computing. This anthropomorphization has helped sustain interest in older technology, providing a creative outlet for expressing affection and nostalgia for a beloved operating system. The enduring popularity of Anime Windows 7 highlights how fandoms can blend technical history with artistic expression, transforming functional software into culturally significant characters that evoke emotion and storytelling.